Some 15 minutes in, our commentators at VFL Park are Graham McNaney and Doug Wade.
One of the smallest players on the ground, but one of the gutsiest, has put through his second. It's been a long time between drinks for him. He kicked his first early on in the game, 17 kicks to half-time, disappeared for the third quarter, but back now with a goal. A 20-point lead to Fitzroy, 15-10-100, Essendon 11-14-80, 14 minutes gone and tons left in this game. John Sutcliffe starts play off again, which will favour Madden. Gets the tap down, missed by Bahagia. Off the ground nicely, Rankin of Fitzroy. Down towards Bernie Quinlan. He's about to be met, but he's got the pace. Gets a nice bounce, lines up and steadies from 45 metres out. And Bernie Quinlan has kicked a goal for Fitzroy, his fourth. There was the answering one for the Lions. They're looking good. Tremendous play by Fitzroy out of the centre of the ground to Quinlan. And Quinlan, 4 goals today, has been very hot on the forward line. And the lead for Fitzroy back to 26 points.
Yes,
Essendon
great.
Didn't really need that.
No, they certainly did. Great play by Rankin, and the runner has just come back from congratulating him about kicking that ball out of the centre. Got it over to Quinlan, who put on an amazing burst of speed for a player that's not in the prime of his football life, and turned around and kicked in a beautiful goal. Good play, Bernie Quinlan. Fitzroy 16-10, 106. Essendon 11-14-80. The ball put down in the centre again. Madden up, gets a punch down, but it going again towards Fitzroy's way. Thompson now for Essendon, kicking it long towards the half-forward flank. Here's a chance now for Watson's in front, but knocked away by Serafini. Good play by that player. Out of bounds. The Fitzroy runner going out again, right down to the... we'll just keep an eye on him and see what's happening. He's going right down to the full forward line. That's Essendon's full forward line. The ball is thrown in. Madden gets that tap down to Serafini, though. A long hand pass by Serafini to himself, really. He gets it on and taps it on again. Good play. There's a chance for Harris. The umpire said the ball was forced out of bounds right in front of the interchange area. Out of bounds on the centre wing position. I would think if Fitzroy kicked another goal now, I think Essendon would be over for them. Rankin kicking it over his shoulder. They're looking there for Lewis, that player. Tackled very, very strongly and throwing the ball, said the umpire. The free kick's going to be taken there by Clark. Essendon out of that back line, up towards Eustace. But here's a chance for Serafini to grab the ball and kick it long. And a mark taken there by Harris. Good play by Harris on the centre wing position. Throws the ball out to Hansen one-handed. There's Hansen's kicks. Oh, beautiful kick to Bernie Quinlan. And if I was Bernie Quinlan, I'd just go back and have a little bit of a ping at them there with a torpedo punt. There's Bernie Quinlan. Sees a short pass, and that's not the way to play the game. Especially this time, he should have kicked the ball in long as Grant Fowler comes out of the back line for Essendon.
Down towards the centre of the ground. Fowler missed it. Andrews tried to tap on. He did. Going past Bahagia. Setting up the loose man, Eustace. Great smother, Jeff Everett. Courageous play. Tripped that time crudely by Andrews. And there'll be a free kick. It should have been the first one. Look at Andrews going, Crook. Concentrate on the ball, Ron. The Fitzroy player in Jeff Everett was tripped the first time, threw himself back on the ball, and if you're prepared to put your body in, you should get the free kicks. Everett down to centre half forward. Quinlan should mark on his chest, and he does.
And this time have a long kick, Bernie.
He's kicked 4 goals. He drives the ball down, a pass for Rendell, hands to it again, but can't quite hold them. It's loose. 2 Fitzroy players. Harris is there and Conlon. Conlon bumped off it, but follows on again. My word, he's a strong player. Crashed through, picked the ball up. Well done, Michael Conlon. Hooks it back to centre half forward, but it's all Essendon, and they take the mark through Merv Nagel. Nagel moved out of the centre to Andrews. O'Neill getting close to him, but couldn't knock it away. Andrews has it. Running past nicely down there was Hawker. Hawker drives it long, down looking for, back onto the ground, I think was Merritt. He's lost it, and it's been taken by Laurie. Laurie to the outer side of the ground looking for Taylor, and the boundary line is too close. There's the scoreboard, 16-10-100 and 6 to 11-14-80, and we've played 18 minutes in this last quarter. Time running out for Essendon. They've got to get goals and get them quickly.
Yes, the ball is thrown in. Talbot up the front, gets the knockdown. It's going straight to a Fitzroy player there. In fact, that was Coleman. Holding the ball, said the crowd and also the umpire, or throwing the ball, and Phil Carman. Fabulous Phil, been warming the interchange bench most of the day, as we said earlier. Has a chance to kick a goal which would certainly put Essendon back in the firing line. 19 minutes gone. Phil Carman lines up from 35 metres out. There's his kick. Oh, I think it's offline, or is it coming back? I'll leave it for the umpire. It's a goal. And it's a good goal to Phil Carman. Takes Essendon on to 12 goals, 14-86, 20 points behind Fitzroy, 16-10, 106.
Men's then and did it well. This will favour Lewis. Lewis down towards Harris off the ground. Quick thinking, up to half forward. Look at Conlon again, and also Rankin's in there. But he's outgunned this time. It's taken by Neil Danaher. Spins around the wing position, members' side of the ground. Chance for them to go forward, and they do. Nice shepherding allows Fowler of Essendon down towards Andrews, who missed it. Good solid play by Serafini. In hot pursuit is Andrews, but Serafini beats him with pace. Hand pass intercepted, goes back and gets it himself, sees a short pass, and who does he find? Rod Lewis, almost at centre half forward. So Essendon back behind and chasing. Lewis not quite sure what to do. Goes the kick. Long one down towards full forward. It's loose, knocked towards the boundary line. 2 or 3 players chasing it. Is it kept in play? Yes, it is. Through Clark. Clark boots towards Danaher, and he'll mark half-back flank before Harris can get there. 20 minutes gone. Good smother. Here's a chance, though, for another smother. Excellent play by Rod Lewis. He breaks away, loves going for a run, the big fellow. Lines up from 45 metres out. There'll be a mark in the goal square to David McMahon. Rod Lewis, tremendous play. Smothered the ball once, picked up. Instead of just getting a quick kick, he ran around, had a shot towards goal, and David McMahon, right on the goal line, has a chance to kick his second goal. He's been put on a tight angle, right across the other side. Here's a chance for a sealer for Fitzroy. Point-blank range, and McMahon has made no mistake at all, and Fitzroy kicked their 17th goal. 17-10, 112. Essendon 12-14, 86, so that's a 26-point lead to the Lions, and 21 minutes gone in this last term.
And I think it's all over as far as Essendon are concerned. 26 points. There's a little bit much to get back with only, I would say, about 7 minutes to go in the final quarter. But you never know. Stranger things have happened in football, and umpire Howe is going to set the game in motion once again. Justin Madden on left of screen for Essendon. Hanson, Madden gets a tap down, goes straight to Harris. They're well shepherded by McGovern. Coming through there was Foreman. He gets one across the shoulder. He'll take the free kick. Foreman from the centre of the ground. Kicks it wide. Out here looking for Eustace. Ken Eustace running for the ball. He'll trap it well. Comes back on his left foot. Kicks it high up there. Nobody can take the mark. It's punched down. Back to Taylor. Taylor, lucks of fortune. It's found Everett, and Everett can break away. He was going to handball, then decides to have a bit of a bounce himself. Now a hand pass over to McGovern. McGovern should tap it on. Oh, he's caught round the neck. The umpire said play on over to Hanson. Hanson on his left foot with a long hand pass. I think that was in desperation, and Kerry is going to see the ball go out of bounds on the half-back flank. As far as he's concerned, half-forward flank. Fitzroy into attack. 22 and a half minutes gone, final quarter. And Essendon desperate at the moment. Justin Madden in there. He'll be opposed against Lewis, who's been a brilliant player for Fitzroy. Played very well, Lewis. So is Quinlan. Long hand pass by Quinlan. Oh, here's a chance now for Conlon. Can he trap the ball and shoot in towards a goal? He burst of speed. Foreman grabs him though. Conlon handballs the ball away from him. Carey throws the ball away. Hawker now picks it up for Essendon and kicks it wide. Nobody there at all. You'll see the ball still be free for quite a while yet as Grant Fowler now picks the ball up on that centre wing position, getting it to the true centre wing. There's O'Neill, one of the best players on the ground today. Not good play that time though by O'Neill. Allows Carman to come in. Long handball pass by Carman when he should have kicked it. Coming down to Watson. Watson trying to get the free kick, comes around on his right foot. Kick's not a very good one, and in fact find Taylor on that last line of defence, and Fitzroy strong in defence. At the 23.5-minute mark, final quarter, Fitzroy 17-10, 112, Essendon 12-14, 86.
Fitzroy, and it's on behind the play. It's going to be a Fitzroy free kick. The player who got rid of the ball was very heavily dealt with by Phil Carman, who's being spoken to by the umpire. In fact, the ball now is right up on the forward line. A chance down there for Manane. Manane has a firing shot at goal, but it's offline and through for one behind. And Fitzroy steady at the moment, 17-11, 113. Going for their third win of the season to try and consolidate a place in the 5. Essendon 12-14,
beautiful mark.
And what a top mark it was. It's Rod Lewis again. Probably lowered his colours a little at the centre bounce duels with Justin Madden. but my word, he's been a great player around the ground for them, and he runs and runs and runs for a big fellow. We're 24.5 minutes into this last quarter, and it's a 27-point lead to Fitzroy, and Lewis lining up. Big drop punt. Boy, great kick. That's a goal. Well done, Rod Lewis. Great mark, great kick. And if a sealer was required, that's it. Fitzroy 18-11, 119. Essendon 12-14, 86, who promised so much throughout the day, but at the business end of the game they were found wanting, and Fitzroy have gone from strength to strength and are an improving side, Doug Wade.
They certainly are. I like the way they tackle and back up one another. It's a team game, and they certainly play that way today. Fitzroy, a little bit different from last year, but Robert Walls has got his team playing very, very well indeed. Ball is put down in the centre again. Hansen against Madden. Madden gets the tap down over to Nagel. Can't get a kick in though. Rankin does, out towards half forward's flank. Chance for Harris to dive in on top of the ball. Bahajar getting it out there to Fowler. Fowler's kicked down towards Andrews, but there's O'Neill. O'Neill taps the ball in front of him. Got too much pace for Andrews. Hawker now coming in after the ball. Very close to the boundary line. In fact, going very close indeed, and the umpire is going to throw it in the half-forward flank position. Essendon into attack. 25.5 minutes gone, and I think, well, I don't think, I know for sure that Fitzroy are going to win this, and a very, very good game it has been for them too. They've played exceptionally well. Comes over the back of the pack. Carman trying to knock the ball further forward. Picked up by Coleman. His kick travelling towards the boundary line there, and it's going to be marked by Ron Andrew. He plays on quickly over towards centre half forward. Bahajar's there. He can run around and line up the goals from about 35 metres out. There's his shot for goal. It's a beautiful shot too. Goal number 3 for Bahajar. Been a fair player for Essendon. They go to 13-14, 92. Fitzroy 18-11, 119.
26.5 minutes gone in this final term. Time running out though for the Bombers. Been well covered by Essendon, by at least Fitzroy today. Fitzroy led by 19 points at quarter time, 1 point at half time, 17 points at three-quarter time, now by 27, 18-11 to 13-14. Good all-round performance by Fitzroy, with 4 goals to Mugovan, 4 to Quinlan and 3 to Conlon. As far as Essendon's concerned, Bahagia has kicked 3 to be their leading goal scorer. Chance out here for McConnell, goes to ground. Essendon still fighting on. Away they go again through Nagel. Nagel with a long run, 45 metres out, fires at goal, which is close. That's another goal. 2 in 30 seconds to Essendon, and do we have time for a fight back? Essendon 14-14, 98. The difference 21 points. Another goal would make it interesting. We've played 27 minutes, maybe 3 or 4 minutes at the most left in this game, Doug.
Yes, I'd like to have my money on Fitzroy.
Yes, you'd be safe.
I think I might be. 27.5 minutes gone, or how many goals in this quarter we had scored? 4 to Fitzroy and 4 to 8 goals, so there'll be a little bit of time on. That usually accounts for around about the 30 seconds to get that ball back from the goal line, so that's just on 4 minutes, so we'll make it a 29-minute quarter as Essendon into attack again. This time coming down there as Folds with a long kick out there looking for Carman. Serafini's in the back position. Carman knocks the ball on. Looking there to back him up as Andrews. A little bit of a pull there from Carman, and in fact the free kick is going to that player.
Don't be silly, Ron Andrews, you'll lose it. It's
Phil
a free
Carman
kick to Essendon.
Yes, Phil Carman with the free kick, and the umpire's trying to bring the player back on his mark. This Carman's kick, not a very good one, a wobbly looking kick. Bahajar's in the front, can't take the mark. Taylor's in there, kicks it long down towards the centre of the ground. Here's Justin Madden. He's looking to play on quickly with a kick down towards the full forward line. Essendon play up in there, and I think it's Bahajar. Gee, what would they be without him? 3 goals, and Tony Bahajar lining up for goal number 4. About 40 metres out from where he'll kick it. 14-14, 98. Fitzroy 18-11, 119. There's his kick. No doubt about that at all. Another goal to Essendon, his 4th. And Essendon go to 15 goals, 14, 104. 15 points now behind Fitzroy, 18-11, 119.
28 minutes and 30 seconds gone in this last term. 3 goals in about 90 seconds to Essendon to at least make the score look respectable. And Fitzroy have somewhat slowed, but I think they'll hang on. 29 minutes gone now, maybe 2 minutes to go in this quarter. A couple of changes being made, and as far as Fitzroy is concerned, just positional changes. Serafini back onto Carman in the back pocket, and Hansen to the half-back flank. Madden tries to knock the ball loose again, but Fitzroy steady and are in possession and now can run the ball from the wing up towards their forward line position. This is Lee McConnon back to centre half forward, and there's a mark, an easy mark, and it's been taken by Rod Lewis of Fitzroy. Great trier. Manane's calling for the ball in the forward pocket. There's the pass towards McNane. He had to wait and let it come to him. Harris is there close to the boundary line, and Harris runs it out and over for a boundary throw in. This is valuable time ticking away with Fitzroy in possession, the ball on their forward line, and they should steady and hang on. Madden was up high, so was Lewis. It's Loose who's trying to burst out there. Neil Danaher, but no one can take advantage of it, and finally it'll be a bounce as Essendon were about to break away. Essendon fans been pretty critical of the umpires today, Sutcliffe and Howe. I think they've handled the game okay, and we're right at the 30-minute mark of this last term. 15 points the difference. Fitzroy in front. Taking it is Lewis, goes for his run again, in short towards centre half forward. Crow under pressure. Here's Manane. A left foot snap is close. I think it's a goal, and there it is. It's all over. Lee Manane has kicked his third goal for Fitzroy, and the Lions, and there's the siren. Fitzroy have won this match, this ANZAC Day game at VFL Park, with the final scoreboard check. Fitzroy 19-11, 125, have beaten Essendon 15-14, 104.
Graham McNaney and Doug Wade, our commentators at VFL Park. Fitzroy leading by 19 points at quarter time. There was a point the difference at half time. The Lions by 17 at the final change, and running out victors by 21 points.